Yeah, just breaks out, just doesn't get sacked. Larry Fitzgerald wide open. Yeah, it's over. So last time I reacted to the greatest Vikings game of all time, and YouTube sent me notifications saying that they weren't going to demonetize me, but I'm not allowed to react to full games. We're going to be doing the greatest Packers playoff game, in my opinion. Yes, I do remember watching this live. Yes, I'm Unk. I get that. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Dude, Michael Floyd was on the Vikings at one point. I definitely remember that. Was that a false start? Oh, an offset. Dang, that sucks. He caught that too. Obviously going through this all too as well. I only really remember the end of the game like everybody else. So this stuff that I am rewatching through, it's not like I just watched it and then pretending that I'm reacting to it. Like it's actually up until like up until right before overtime and OT. I don't remember this game. Oh, picked. Dude, every good play, there's a flag right after. Dang, so it seems like every good play has been taken away so far just off of penalties. Man, looking back, if you were a fan of either team, you were probably pissed at this point thinking like, wow, every good play is getting turned over by penalties. He's in the pocket, fires, and at the 39, that's caught, and then driven out of 2015 Carson Palmer was a different breed. I remember everybody saying like he was like a top 5 quarterback. I don't remember what the contract negotiations were like during this time, but I'm pretty sure I remember people being like, oh, if Arizona doesn't keep him, we want him, and then yeah, it kind of fizzled out after that. But in fact, I don't even know where he went after the Cardinals. Maybe he just retired. Rodgers fires, caught over the middle, another first down. Seeing that play, everybody wants to call Tom Brady a slant merchant, but you know, Rodgers had a lot of that too. I mean, Jordy Nelson and those guys, just on that play alone, like, you know, he'd throw slant passes like 5 yards out and they'd take it the rest of the way. So maybe we got to start thinking the same thing about Rodgers a little bit. See, I mean, Rodgers had a bunch of stuff like this, and nobody was ever really criticizing Rodgers when he was doing this. I'm hating on Rodgers in the sense of I'm a Vikings fan, but Rodgers has always gotten the most leeway with everything. I mean, how many times did that guy throw interceptions or fumble in big situations, and nobody ever cared? Nobody was like, get rid of Rodgers, none of that stuff. He was always babied. Goes into double coverage, and that will be picked off there by Clinton Dix. Haha, Clinton Dix. That's a blast from the past, too. Man, this is just like nostalgic. To Lacy again. And Lacy off to the races again. Dude, Eddie Lacy. Inside the 30. And he'll get ridden down after he's... People want to get on Eddie Lacy for saying how big he got afterwards, but like, that dude was still huge. I was thinking that guy was like super slim and trim. Then the next season he just got fat, but that guy looks like he was big the whole time and not in a bad way. I will always give Larry Fitzgerald credit because that dude could have gone to Minnesota. He was a ball boy there, and he still chose to just retire, even knowing that he wasn't going to get a ring because he wanted to be loyal to Arizona. Pass to the end zone is going to be picked off. Yeah, I did not realize how many picks were in this game. That's what, 3? 3 already? Intended for Brown and Demarius. It might even be 4. Rodgers sliding left. All right, I'll give that to Rodgers. He pointed out, hey, block that guy, and still got the ball off and got to his guy. So that was pretty good. Okay, you guys don't have to kill me for hating on Rodgers. Almost picked again. I think he was tackled, right? I think he was tackled. 2-yard line.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field has changed. The ball hit the ground, and it is an incomplete pass.
I didn't even catch it at all.
And Palmer fires, and it's caught up at the 40-yard line.
Say what you want, but like Palmer when he was hot was good. Like that was a great pass.
Palmer throws into traffic, and that's caught by Johnson. And Johnson.
See, if you're a Packers fan at this point, you're watching it thinking wow, no matter what Palmer does, he can't miss. And you're probably just sweating the entire time at this point. Because I know as a Vikings fan, all I could think about was like, oh, Arizona's going to win. Like, I don't have to watch Aaron Rodgers anymore. As we do, okay? Don't act like you don't hate on the Vikings when they're doing good and you want them to lose.
Palmer fires, and it's a touchdown.
See, I don't remember that, but at that point, I know Packers fans were just pissed. I know they were just like, that's how Vikings fans feel. That kind of stuff happens to us all the time. That is literally the definition in a playoff game. Bounces off his hands, and he still gets it.
Get out of here! Michael Floyd!
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so at this point, 4th and 5 with 2 minutes left. I know that Packers fans are just like, I don't know. I would like to say, I guess, Packers fans, you tell me, what were you like at this point? Because to me, being a Vikings fan, I just lose all hope thinking, okay, there's nothing we can do. I'm just praying a miracle happens. But you guys did have Aaron Rodgers and you loved him, so I'm sure you weren't as scared as like I would have been in that situation. So let me know what you guys were thinking during this time. Same thing for Cardinals fans. What do you guys think? Were you guys more like, oh, there's no way we're going to get this, or we're not going to stop them? Or, I mean, it's 4th and 5. Were you thinking like, oh, this is it, we're going to the Super Bowl?
Throw it, no good. They want to opt it.
Yep. And Green Bay, I agree with you. I thought they would.
I actually don't remember this. I actually did not know they did not get it at this point. So this just makes the comeback even crazier.
Good. Kick is good.
Dang, so now I really feel bad. So Packers had everything go right for them to even get to this point and still capitalizing on it. And then, spoiler alert, they lose.
Cardinals with a blitz. And Rodgers gets knocked down.
Dude, I don't remember that either. I didn't even remember that play either. So it's like him getting sacked right there on the last, him getting sacked with a minute 38 on 2nd and 10. Like, I did not remember how many steps it took them to get, to the end of this game.
Dancing in the end zone. Looking.
3rd and 20.
Sailing one deep. Praying. And it's incomplete.
Don't tell me there's a pass interference here.
For Janice, who looks around for a flag, and there is none.
I know you guys are going to think I'm lying about this, but I do not remember it being 4th and 20 at this point. I don't remember the Hail Mary before Hail Mary. I just remember the ending.
End of the game here if they don't get 20 yards. Here goes Rodgers again. All the way downfield. And it's going to be caught by...
Okay, now it's coming back to me. Yes, I do remember this part. He got it here, and then they did it again. That's right.
Pressure again. Rodgers is going to roll away. Throws it up in the air. Says a prayer. And Janice does it.
Stop it.
Oh, please.
See, that was crazy. With 2 seconds left, the first Hail Mary, now I remember as a Vikings fan just being like, oh, there's no way he's going to get this 4th and 20. He does. And then, oh, there's 2 seconds left. There's no way he's going to get it. And then he does. At that point, obviously, I think this is all rigged. This is just for Rodgers to look good. If I remember right, Cardinals got it first, right? The Packers didn't even get a chance to score, right?
Tails is the call. They want the ball. Yeah, they want the ball. No, it didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip.
I did not remember that was this game where the coin didn't flip and they redid it. I'm guessing after this game, you guys were probably being like, oh, that's why. It's because the coin screwed us over. I will say that is sus of the coin flipping thing, because I know if it happened to the Vikings, I would definitely be acting the same way, but there was so many flukes during this game. All the interceptions and crazy catches and callbacks and flags, like, you can't just blame it on that, though. Come on. Can't just blame it on that. And if I remember right, this is the part where it all goes downhill, because then Carson Palmer just gets hot, and that's wraps.
Palmer stepping away at first. Palmer extending the play.
Nobody there.
Crosses the field.
Yeah, just breaks out. Just doesn't get sacked. Larry Fitzgerald wide open. Yeah, it's over.
Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30, the 20. Larry Fitzgerald is insane.
That makes me smile. I know you guys, I know Packers fan hate it, but that makes me smile. Like, I was so ready for Aaron Rodgers to have another comeback, get to go to the Super Bowl, have to watch all that again. Just Larry Fitzgerald just comes out clutch.
Little flip to Fitzgerald. He scored.
And then Fitzgerald, one play later, gets the ball back and goes in, and it's over.
And the Cardinals win an amazing game.
My bad. I just realized I kept saying going to the Super Bowl. This was just to get to the NFC Championship, where then they then got blown out by the Panthers. I remember this, okay? All right. So as you can see, yes, I know Packers fans are going to hate it, but I loved this game. You got to understand, you guys are seeing this from a Vikings fan's perspective, that watching this game, obviously I don't want Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to win this or go to another Super Bowl. The whole game, I just knew Aaron Rodgers was going to come back. Those Hail Marys, like, it's like, okay, here it comes. He's going to win. The NFL is just going to keep their golden boy, kind of what they do with Mahomes nowadays. But I will say that the Seattle Packers game, that playoff game where Seattle came back in the last, 4 or 5 minutes, that might actually be crazier than this game. If you're a fan of any NFL team, just let me know which games to watch or highlights or players, especially if it's in that 2012 to 2019 era. Like, that's peak football for me. That's like my peak football knowledge. So I'll keep this going, and thanks for watching.